Orange is going to give the Thanksgiving address today. What we're doing today is setting up a youth outdoor winter activity for our community. So the program came to fruition when the Seneca Nation was experiencing a lot of difficulties with the loss of our teenage population due to substance use and abuse. So I developed this program to go back to our old ways on teaching our young people how to be strong and resilient. We start off with a first week of basic classes, which deal with knowing their roles and responsibility, understanding what a value is and what a value means inside, and then also effective communication and a lot of the simple stuff like proper nutrition. They get suicide prevention. They learn how to interact with the opposite sex because they're at that point, learning the difference between sexual harassment, sexual assault, all of these little things before they start the program. This way here, once they get into touching a firearm, touching an archery system, setting a trap, putting a hook on a fish, they start understanding that these are important things and they could be hazardous if handled inappropriately. So we set the stage that first week, and then they go through a 6-week program where we build slowly on getting them outside. So after that initial administrative week, they go into what we call the crawl phase. The idea for the program is based on the need. It was a needs assessment, and what we found with the Seneca Nation is that the 13-year-olds were kind of in limbo. They were too old to go to recreation because they just got done doing recreation for the last 12 years. And they're not old enough to go to work because the working age is 14 and they need working papers and authorization from the high schools and all that. So it's targeting around these 13-year-olds to help them, provide them the necessary information and tools to transition from that adolescent behavior that they were used to in recreation and into the workforce and becoming a productive adult. So when I get the youth, they go through this process and they learn what the values are, they know what the roles and responsibilities are, they know what effective communication is, and they learn their native language. So the following year, now I put them in charge. If they come back, they're in charge of 2 13-year-olds. So now they're a 14-year-old, they're getting paid now. They help me as a program assistant, and it starts building a team. So then when they turn 15, now they're in charge of 2 teams, and that there makes up a hunting party, and they learned how to set up traps together, they learn their language together, and they build each other, and they start pulling everybody up into becoming a stronger nation, basically.